Hey guys, good morning. Big A coming to you this morning from the sunny station Camp Greenway. Man, what a beautiful day it is today. Hey, I know I look at life through rose-colored glasses, and I just thought I'd wear mine this morning. Now, all kidding aside, hey, how are you tracking your progress? These glasses are just a little bit of a representation of some of the things that I'm doing to try to get better in my personal life. And I want to know, what are you doing today to try to get better? I bought these amber colored glasses to help filter out the blue rays from the computer. I'm on the computer, 8, 12 hours a day, many of the days that I work, and it helps me to sleep better. And the reason I know that is because I reached out to some of the health professionals in our mastermind groups like Cord Annalucci and Dr. Phil Carson and Tim Crow and some of those guys. Crow, I always say his name wrong, Tim Crow. And so I reach out to those guys and I say, hey, I'm not sleeping well. What are some of the things that I can do to get better? And so they go through the diet thing, and then Dr. Phil, he said, hey, you need to take this natural supplement called GABA Calm, G-A-B-A, C-A-L-M, GABA Calm. And he said, it's natural, it's non-addictive, and he said, I think it'll help you. And then said, you need to wear these amber colored glasses because it filters out the blue rays from the computer or the TV or the iPad or laptop, whatever it is that you're on, and it will help you to sleep better. Well, hey, needless to say, I'm getting an hour and a half more now of sleep, because as I get older, I find out that 6 hours is just not enough for me. I need a little bit more sleep. And so it's one tiny example of some of the things that we do in order to get better. And I want to know today, how do you track your progress? How do you track the things that you feel like you need to do but you're not? I also do the 12-week year, and I have accountability partners that help me work through that. Every Monday at 11:15, we meet for 15 minutes and we track my progress in that area. Another area, personally, I'll even go a step further. I try to create boundaries, and sometimes I don't do good with those boundaries. Sometimes I get off track and I don't do as well with the boundaries. So there's a guy here locally for 20 years now I've been going to see when things are good, when things are bad, when Robin and I can't meet in the middle. And so we go when we see a guy named Floyd Dawson. Floyd Dawson is a consultant, a counselor here in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and we just go and say, hey, this is the situation we're in. So recently I went to Floyd and I said, hey, my schedule's a little bit out of whack, like I'm working a little bit more than I should, and he laid out specific boundaries. He said, you've got to do some of these things in order for your marriage to be all it could be. So you can be the father and the grandfather that you should be. You've got to pay attention to some of these things. So I went Saturday, Robin and I did, and I bought another phone. And on this phone, I took off all email, all Facebook, and on weekends, my family and the inner circle that I run with here locally know how to reach me. And that way I'm not tempted to take my phone and go to the internet at all hours of the day and the night and get onto Facebook and take calls from clients from around the world. I'm not tempted to do that, and it gives me the ability to rest a little bit, right? We should take a digital Sabbath occasionally and just say, hey, I'm not going there. I'm going to rest. I'm going to feel rejuvenated. I'm going to grow, and I'm going to be all for my family that I need to be. And listen, we've got to get together on this. We've got to help each other. A lot of people say, Big A, I can't believe you're coming on here sharing your personal problems and trials and tribulations. Listen, there's nobody you know or follow online that don't have these same issues. They're just not willing to get online and share it. And my objective is not for you to think well of me. My objective is for you to get better in everything that you do. And I think the only way we can do that is if we share. If we're transparent, we're vulnerable, and we're willing to come together and say, these are the areas that I've struggled in. I need you guys to come alongside me and help me to go to that next level, right? That's what's important. It's important that we are all the person in our family that we need to be. Not that you think well of me or think bad of me. That's not the issue. The issue is we got to help each other. And the only way we can do that is if we're willing to share. So how do you track progress? Are you willing to go before other people and say, these are areas that I'm struggling in and I need help? I want you to listen, you don't know what you don't know. And Floyd has helped me so much figure out the things in my life that I need to do, because I was doing some things for the wrong motivation. He shared with me this week, he said, we all want to feel adequate And when we don't do something and we feel inadequate, that produces shame in our life. And as a result of the shame, we recluse and we don't share with others and we don't work through that trial, that tribulation, or those temptations that we have in life to maybe get online more than we should because we want to answer every single question, reach out to every single person, and then we take time away from our families. And I'll just tell you, it's easy to go off track. And we've got to help each other. We've got to walk alongside of each other, lift each other up and encourage them and help each other to get better. So my challenge to you today is take a self-evaluation, and are you going to see counselors, and are you surrounding yourself with the right people? Are you setting boundaries in your life? Are you wearing amber colored glasses to filter the blue rays out so you can sleep better, so you can get up tomorrow, you can rock the world? That is my question for you today. Speaking of, I better get back to walking so I can stay in shape. You guys have a great day. I'm Big A, coming to you live from the Station Camp Greenway. Have a great day. We'll see you.